The same piece of choreography reproduced 3 times on children, on professional dancers, on the elders, of which we are 2.
The kids go very fast and they bounce through everything and they skip through everything, and there's not a lot of detail, but they're right in it and they're totally engaged. The middle generation, G2, are very clean and concise, like they're in their prime in terms of physicality. And then the G3 dancers are much more slow and considered, but I think what you really see is those years of life in their movement.
There's a real tenderness that the elders have that perhaps isn't there in the younger ones, and the energy of the children is just awesome.
I think the age range is somewhere between 8 and 60. The project is celebrating its 10th year anniversary this year.
And has been performed all over the world before it's come to Western Australia.
The work's choreographed by Jean-Claude Gallotta, who's a French choreographer.
We actually haven't met him yet. We had his rehearsal director come in and teach us the work.
We've been working on it over the last 2 months, and he's coming out in the last 2 weeks to finalise it and put the work onto stage.
I can't wait for him to come. Yeah, I wonder what he looks like.
We've just been told Gallotta's pretty strict on movement, so he'll take 30 minutes just telling you how to do one little arm movement. With each generation there's a rehearsal director for all of them. Alice Lee Holland is looking after the G1.
The first generation are all dancers from Steps Youth Dance Company, and they range in age from 8 to 13. For dancers of this age, it is a mammoth production. Each generation has 20 minutes of choreography that they're responsible for.
Most of it is the speed and tempo of how fast we have to do it.
There are sections where he just tells us to improvise for like 12 counts of 8 or something, and then it's just go crazy as hard as you can, hard out, keep going, don't slow down at all.
Older dancers are revered in Europe, would that be?
Much more
than here.
Than Australia,
you know?
yeah.
Some of the people, like yourself, are absolute, legends of dance, and hopefully people will be so blown away by seeing you perform again.
I've worked with Steps this is my 5th year with the company, and to teach a group of dancers of that age 20 minutes of such complicated choreography never would have been something that had crossed my mind as it was possible, and so now seeing how much they've grown, it's really special.